was a balanced weekend.
I would say that.
Skills was balanced for sure. We got some other dubs in there. I know you be wanting to shout out the other dubs.
Yeah.
Other teams that we don't cover as much, but we still show love.
Shout out to the hockey team, number one in the country.
Number one.
Yes, sir. Another shutout against Linwood the other night. Shout out to the women's soccer team who had a marvelous season.
Yeah.
They ended this in the Sweet 16 against Duke. Shout out to the women's volleyball team who just ended their season as well. Am I missing somebody? Man, shout out all y'all Spartan athletes,
all
man.
The Spartan dogs, baby.
Oh, man. So let's start by talking about football, man.
Yeah,
We've seen the season end. We've seen the first year of the Jonathan Smith era. What did you think? Did you think that it was successful or unsuccessful?
Man. So I'll say this, right? Being hired after a coach who had no foundation, left the cupboard completely bare, taking over a program after we had basically one or two good seasons in the last, I'll be nice, 10 years? 12 years? I mean, it's debatable, but it's up there is what I'm trying to say. So no consistency. So basically what I'm saying is we've been historically bad for the last 10 years, 12 years, despite the phenomenal K9 season from a generational back. So you take those two things. Upon taking the job as well, you lose 2 NFL defensive tackles, okay? And not third and fourth rounders, okay? You're talking first round talent, second round talent, two, not one, okay? So that's the interior of your defense, which is probably the most important part besides the edges on the defense, okay? So all three of those things not in your favor. I would say, considering all of that, this was an overly successful season. And yes, I said overly. So if you take all of that into account, bro, basically what that equals 1 + 1 + 1 equals you're getting the program in the lowest state that has ever been. And when I say lowest state, I mean brand-wise. The brand was very, very hit bad after, you had stuff that we don't want to bring up happening with, stuff on campus. We all know what happened. Then after that, you get the Mel Tucker debacle. Bro, if it was another hard time to come in as a coach, I have never seen it. I've never seen it. It's hard. It's like just coming into this program. And no, I'm not making excuses, but to answer the question, I have to point these things out to be fair, to gauge if this is a good first year. So for me, I would say we finished, 5-7? We is 5-7. First year, we won 4 games last year. You did one better, bro. And what are we comparing it to? Are we comparing it to Prime Mount Colorado with his first year? Won 2 games, 3 games? Are we comparing it to that? Are we comparing it to Indiana coach that basically took his whole team from James Madison and just started them in Indiana uniforms? What are we comparing it to? It's not a lot of examples of immediate success. And then even if it is after that first year, that levels back out and they back universally, historically what they always been, which is what I expect to see with Indiana. But whatever, that's another topic. But to answer the question again, successful first year, overly successful. And we'll go into more detail, I'm sure, but overly successful. I'll leave it at that, and I'll let you jump in there. Do you think, same question, was this successful or unsuccessful first season?
Success is defined by whoever is giving their opinion.
There you go.
Right now, I'm on my soapbox, so this is my opinion. 2024 football season has come to a close, and in my opinion, we stayed on schedule for year one of our rebuild. At the beginning of the season, I had 3 record projections.
Okay.
I called them the Super Homer projection, the light research projection,
Yep.
and the non-bias projection.
Right.
So let me explain them. So the super homer is like, F the ops. I don't care. I'm not looking at y'all. 11-1, right?
The Kool-Aid one.
Right.
Yeah.
The Spartan splash one. Yeah. The light research record was, the one where I was like, okay, I'm going to look at y'all a little bit, but still it's F the ops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, 8-4. So then my other record, I'm like, okay, if I was betting and I had to be non-biased, how am I betting on the Spartans?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, 5-7. So in my opinion, looking at it from a non-biased eye, 5-7 was what I expected.
Yeah.
So honestly, I do think that it was a successful season.
Yeah.
You pointed out that we won one more game than we won last year. That is absolutely true. I think we have more pieces in place than we had coming in. Well, we'll have more pieces coming in next year than we had coming in this year.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think that it was a successful season, in my opinion, despite what anybody else may say or anybody else may feel. That's my definition of success. 5-7 on the first season. Do you have a question for me besides that?
Absolutely.
Because
right off of that too. You made
Okay.
me think of another one for sure, because you said we will have more pieces. So rolling off of that, are we closer or further away after finishing 5-7? And when I say closer or further, I mean, 9-3 or
right.
where you losing two games at most per year. Or you lose, that consistency of that, the Penn State consistency.
Oh, yes.
I don't want the results where they lose at the end of every season, but the 10-2, how close are we to that?
Anything that's worth having is worth waiting for. It's worth working for. And it's worth willing for.
Yeah.
So I feel like we are at the basement floor this season, and we are building up to floor number 1.
Yeah.
On any building, nothing is more important than the foundation.
Whew.
If you go in the housing market today and you found a house that looks great on the outside, has everything you want, long, windy driveway, car garage, swimming pool, full basketball court, jacuzzi.
Talk to me.
But you go on the inside of the house and you see it's water in the basement.
Yeah.
You see there's a crack in the foundation.
It's about to crumble.
At this point, everything on the outside is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because the foundation being compromised mean that the whole structure can collapse, y'all.
Yep. At some point it's going to fall. Absolutely.
Right. So let's look at Michigan State football, for example. Let's say we built a bad foundation and we got some good recruits in the transfer portal after that. And we go for an 8-win season. That 8-win season is there. We do the same thing. Yeah. And we try to go for a 10-win season. It's too heavy. The foundation is going to crumble. Your foundation has to be in place, guys. And what we seen, the 31 ranked class, what we seen with the next class that's coming in with all these gems.
Talk to the non-believers.
We are seeing the foundation. What we see is AC, Aidan, Chiles. What we see as the foundational piece is that quarterback that said what he said during that press conference to galvanize the fans.
Said what he said.
Yes, he said what he said, and he said it with his chest.
We second in that too. Yeah.
I'm going to bring it home.
We second in that too. Like
I'm
two.
going to bring it
home.
home. This is it. This is AC. This is the freshman phenom wide receiver who just finished the season with the most reception for a freshman of all time as a Spartan.
Another great foundational piece.
Marsh.
Yes, sir.
Those are the foundational pieces that we need. That's the basement right there. That's going to allow
a crazy basement.
8 wins, 10 wins, 12 wins.
Yeah.
And it's gonna hold because the foundation is built.
Yep.
And that's how I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Absolutely.
How do you feel with the 5-7 season? Do you think we closer or further away?
I'm getting hyped like it's about to restart next week, the season.
Ooh, let's go.
Well, no, man, you hitting it on the nose. It's the foundation, bro. So to ask me, is we closer or further away for sure than getting the 2-loss seasons, 3 loss at the most, 1-loss seasons, getting close, going in them crazy, getting in the college playoffs consistently. Absolutely. So We are very much closer, I would say. I pay, like we do, we pay close attention to the recruiting, right? So we know the first thing people going to say, obviously, there's glaring things that needs to be improved. People always want to throw out the secondary, right? It's been reoccurring for as much as I said, okay, historically in the last 10 to 12 years, we haven't been that good. That's how long people been saying we need a secondary, right? Where's the no-fly zone? Bring back the no-fly. They still stuck on the nostalgia of the no-fly zone that D'Antonio created. It was an amazing time. Amazing time to watch, bro.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Boy, do I miss it. But that's the number one thing that this recruiting class has addressed. So for me to be saying that lets me, okay, one, my coaches are aware, right? They're understanding, okay, we need to get better here in these areas. We got 4 corners in this.
And they ain't no Rudy Poots.
4. And I'm talking, when I say gems, 4, bro. All are underrated. Every last one of them underrated.
One of them just got offered by Ohio State, didn't they?
Bro, Ohio State, Clemson, Tennessee, the one we just flipped, Deuce.
Oh, yeah.
Deuce Edwards, bro. Shout out Deuce Edwards. Spartan lineage, cousin of Felton Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, offers from Tennessee, Clemson, Florida State. You name them, bro.
Yes.
So not only are these guys highly recruited, but he's highly recruited. The other guys may not have as many as those offers besides Aidan. Aidan West, he got Ohio State. The other guys got some big schools too. But bro, the point that I'm making is these guys are severely underrated. Even Deuce with all them other offers, they're all severely underrated, bro. So basically what I'm saying is, I don't know who it's gonna be out of those 4 corners that's coming in. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to have some young guys in the secondary, day one starters, because they have that ability. All 4 have that ability, bro. George Mullins. Oh, my, bro, the prototypical 6'2", smooth, hips.
Beautiful size.
Bro, they are insane. Aidan, George, always butcher his name. Starts with a Z. Zamorano,
yeah.
Bro, bro. They all are dogs, bro. That for one, they got that edge. They coming down, knock your helmet off. They knock your head off. They not only play with that chip, but they all ball hawks. Yeah. All ball hawks, bro. So you may be getting close to that no-fly zone. That's one of my reasons we're a step closer. And no, I'm not saying, all right, obviously you just got to bank on true freshmen coming in. I'm not saying that. We do have the transfer portal coming up as well, obviously, who everyone's aware of. So if you take that, what the general said, them foundational pieces, the guys we going to get, who we believe in the most, that we're willing to recruit and bring them here, you take that foundation, that's a strong-ass foundation, bro, with 4 dogs coming in on this class, on top of what we already got, right? We got some young dogs here already. Brinson. We got Denson in the back end. We got Thompson on the back end. We got Keyshawn, who's injured, another corner, teammate of Thompson. He's played in the same high school. Bro, it's some dogs that's there already, but adding this 4 to it, bro, you talking about the depth is back. It's back to back, because then now you got them getting older and growing together, right? Then if you add a piece or 2 from the transfer portal,
right?
Let's say you go get a guy that's ready.
Injuries.
Facts. You go get a guy ready right now because we know the injury bug. So you go get another guy, bam, impact starter, impact player. Bro, you looking scary. You looking scary on the back end. So that's one aspect, right? So they're addressing that. Coach Meat, Book Adams, I ain't even going to ever begin to question them. Them boys, no talent. They go to get talent, and bro, not a lot of people beat them in recruiting. When we try to get a guy, we usually get him in them 2 areas, along with Hawk. So you got that foundational piece, right? Okay. Now you also we have a few guys that, like I stated, can start day one. You jump in the portal, bam, you got that. I do feel that we are consistent. We are a consistent upfront play away from winning a lot of games next year. Right? I worded that a little crazy, but basically what I'm saying, you get consistent O-line play, you get consistent D-line play, and I'm talking week in, week out when I say consistent. I'm not saying, oh, we got the greatest O-line now, or we have the greatest defense. I'm saying consistent. We consistent get pressure, right? not just blitzing. We get pressure off the edge, one-on-one. You can't block this edge one-on-one. You can't block this. Up the middle, you got to double the D tackle. Consistent pressure. And then the O-line, we could consistently run plays. We get 130, 40, 50 yards rushing consistently. Aidan gets 4 to 5 seconds to stand back there consistently, right? Like some of these other quarterbacks that y'all love, that y'all gas up, but they just have a great O-line with half of the ability that Aidan got, right? And when I say great, I mean like, yeah, and they still don't look as good as that, but I'm saying like when I say great, I mean just the time to stand back there and go through progression 1, 2, 3, 4, not just get back there, you get 1 and 2 maybe, and then you got to run or figure it out, right? So we get consistent in those 2 areas, and again, O-line, we got crazy young foundational pieces that are going to be even better next year, bro. They're going to be really good, bro. Stanton Ramos already, I feel like, solidified himself as the left tackle until he decides to enter the NFL draft. That guy solidified. So we might as well pencil that in, right? Solidified. So, bro, the depth that we brought in this first year, we got a lot of good pieces, bro. I ain't super good. I know Raekwon. We got hit Rakeem, right? That was playing a lot this year.
Rakeem Johnson.
A couple other guys from the Hawaiian State. We had, I believe, one guy from there. We had AJ Denson come in, bro.
Andrew Dennis.
It's AJ Dennis, bro. It's amazing pieces, bro. Amazing pieces. So you take that again. We talking foundational today. You take that. You got the guys coming in that are mammoth. 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", huge. We got huge O-linemen coming in. You take that.
6'8".
6'8", bro. It's insane the size of the players that we're coming in at every level. So you got them coming in. Then you got we already got the young peaches who obviously year 2, that's some O-linemen who hit their stride, right? That some of those guys will start. And then you have the beautiful portal where you can go and get 3 starters, 2 starters, whatever you add 2 pieces to that. 2 really good, dominant pieces to them young pieces. Bro, you got something special. So, yes, we are definitely going in the right direction. We a lot closer to being good than we are closer to being bad by far. I have complete trust, 100% confidence that all those plugs going to be filled. Jonathan Smith, just like he did with this last transfer portal class, he going to try. He going to put something in there. He going to put this piece. He going to get this. He going to reach out to this guy. We've already reached out to some guys. The receiver at Indiana, Donovan McGully. I'm sure I'm butchering that, but the dog, bro. We already are trying it, bro. So I expect in this portal class, bro, to fill all the pieces that we have, as well as bringing this very, very underrated 25 class in, bro. It's crazy, bro. And from every spot.
Helly Gems, yeah.
Helly Gems, Derek Simmons, and we gonna cover them in depth with Derek Simmons. Oh my God.
Immediate impact.
Oh,
let's just say that.
Shit.
Immediate impact.
Bro, either side of the ball. If you want to start Derek Simmons at D tackle, you want to start him at guard, at tackle. I don't care. We have a guy that is day one on either side of the ball. Probably can play both sides.
I was about to say, have we ever heard of somebody playing both sides? In the trenches like that? Is it possible? I mean,
I'm so glad we got him, bro. Y'all gonna see soon. Derek Simmons, remember that name, bro. Derek.
Go look at the huddle.
Simmons. Go look at his HUDL, bro.
Yeah.
Derek Simmons, HUDL. Google it.
Yeah.
See what you get. Holy shit.
So I got a surprise request or a surprise question for you.
Throw it in there.
Do you have a Spartan dog of the season? Because I got one.
Oh.
I got a Spartan dog of the season. You want me to get mine out the way first?
I feeling you was going to throw that in there, too.
I'm going to go ahead and
throw
say
yours in there. Throw yours in there.
My Spartan dog of the season goes to the foundational piece that's most important and that showed up at the end of this season at the press conference and said what need to be said. My quarterback, AC. Look, AC, get the general salute, man. I want to compare him to the Spartans all time. Just looking at this first season, so I seen this Sports Illustrated article back from 2020.
Yeah.
So of course it got one quarterback that it doesn't include that's playing right now. But let's look at AC season: 16 touchdowns, 13 for passing, 3 for rushing.
Okay.
11 interceptions, 2,600 total yards of offense.
Yeah.
Just with that stat line right there. Just with that stat line right there. That puts him in the top 10 quarterbacks, in my opinion, of all time. Playing one season. If he goes 2 seasons, it'll put him in the top 8. If he goes 3 seasons, it'll put him in the top 6. If he goes 4 seasons, y'all, he's going to be up there with Connor Cook. So, y'all, get this guy celebration. Give him the appreciation that he deserves. He is one of the best MSU quarterbacks to ever put on the green and white, y'all.
First year
Don't
numbers.
get it twisted.
His first year. Numbers, bro.
His first year. Do not get it twisted, y'all. One of the best to ever do it already. Grab onto this, y'all. He's gonna lead us to where we want to go.
Yeah.
He's the foundational piece, and what he said in this press conference is going to force the hands of the coach to do exactly what needs to be done. It ain't no lollygagging about it. Who you gonna give yours to? Who is you giving a Spartan Dog of the season?
Ah, man. I gotta go with Deuce. I had to get a new jersey because I'm so hyped for next year. You know what I'm saying? I had to get the authentic Deuce for next year, baby. Hey, man, like you said, bro, even if you want to go break and dive into the numbers, if you compare his first year with other QBs, like you said, y'all can say we Glazers, like the young kids say. Y'all can say y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but them numbers do not lie.
They don't.
Men lie, women lie, numbers
don't. Go look at the numbers.
told you that.
Yes.
So if all you gotta do is look at the numbers, bro. But I'm going to AC, man, for my Spartan Dog of the Year because the football side, the human side, bro, this shit is hard, I'm sure, to deal with, bro. For a kid going into there with these expectations, you put the money into the play, now that puts more expectations, is less patience. No, everybody want right now, the ramen noodle effect, cooking quick, season like season quick, man. The microwave era it's at an all-time high. So I am in AC, man, for staying the course. And like he said, bro, we seconded what he said. We need right now dogs who want to play, who want to be a Spartan. We don't need nothing else in there. I'm standing on it too. I want dogs in there that want to play. If you want to be here, stay here. Be a dog. Help us become what we should be. If you don't stay here. Don't be a dog. Go somewhere else. We'll see you when we see you. But I'm seconding what AZ said. My Spartan Dog, because of the continued developmental growth, ain't making turnovers no more. He's learning to protect the ball. He's learning to run the right way. His feet is set when he make throws. He's doing everything he can do to this point of the season in developing, bro. So shout out AC, man, my Spartan Dog of the Year. I look forward to next season, bro. It's going to be insane. I already know my boy about to work crazy in the offseason. He going to look even crazier this year. We going to add some pieces to make that thing go.
Honorable mention goes to Nick Marsh, of course.
Oh, let's go.
That's another foundational piece.
Let's go.
All-time freshman leader of reception.
I got to change mine.
Yards.
I got to change mine then.
Go ahead. I'll let you do it, bro.
I got to go Code in. I got to go Code. I can't go just Aidan. I got to go Code. I got to go Code with Aidan, AC, Chiles, and Nick, Megatron, Marsh. I got to go, bro. It ain't no other way to go with that. You got to split it.
I love it.
You got to split it.
Yeah.
In our riser, I even throw this in there.
Yeah.
My riser. The up-and-comer, the one, the next up, the shows of potential, that got to be AZ. AZ.
Okay,
AZ, Aziah Johnson.
When he had the highest average on the team for catching yards?
Come on, man.
God, we got to get him.
Come on, bro.
Hey, Lindgren.
Get that man the ball. Get that man the ball.
17.8 per catch? Come on.
Look out. Don't look now, but we're going to be a lot better next year. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
That good old transfer portal going to be good to us, baby.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be good to us.
Oh, okay. I'll just start reading some of
You know what time it is.
My bad, bro.
Yeah, don't get me hyped, baby.
Peek at it, bro. Hold on.
Oh,
man.
Don't get me hyped.
Man. The Maui Invitational. Let's talk about it.
Let's go.
We had predictions. We both said that we would be the Maui Invitational champions. And
let's go.
Hey, I love 2-1.
We came close. We came close.
2-1. That was a very tough tournament with heavy guard play. We seen some of the best guards that we gonna see, period, in this great tournament experience. So I got a question for you about this, man.
Let's do it.
You ready for this?
Let's do it.
How did we look in Maui, in your opinion?
I had my emotional roller coasters through this. I ain't gonna lie.
Emotional roller coaster.
First game, we look. I'll say this as a whole, and I'll go into detail. We look legit Elite 8 team. We look like a legit Elite 8 team. That's the ceiling that I'm saying right now. That's the ceiling. So that's the highest I'm saying, right? I'm trying to keep it more in check, and I'm learning how to taper my expectations, right? But I'll say this. Elite 8 is not a jump out the window, right? I'll say Elite 8 ceiling right now, just coming out of my
last year, right?
That's all I'm saying. That's an accomplishment, bro. Elite 8 is an accomplishment. There's only 8 teams left out of all that. So I say we look like a legit Elite 8 team, bro. This tournament, bro, was insane, which we'll get more into that, bro. But holy shit, the talent level in this tournament, bro. So for me to say we Elite 8 team, bro, I say we seen, if not 2 more of those, we seen a couple Final Four teams. We seen some for sure some Sweet 16 teams at the very least, bro. So we look really good, bro. Colorado game, I had my emotional roller coaster. Colorado, I was on the edge of my seat. We didn't shoot well in Colorado, but bro, you talk about defense in all 3 games.
Oh yeah.
Even in Memphis when you lose, bro, because them 2 guards, like you said, you ain't gonna see 2 guards better than that. Those are NBA guards.
We'll see them easily in the Final Four. Maybe.
That's the only other time we gonna see them boys, because you ain't gonna see 2 better ones on no other team. I'm sorry, bro. So the Colorado game, and for them to go and beat UConn showed you, damn, we beat actually a good Colorado team, bro, and we held them to way under their scoring average, bro. So you beat Colorado. I was yelling, screaming, having conversations with Tom in the Memphis game. I was upset with him. We exchanged some curse words, a couple things, but we back on good terms. He lets us, talk to him and give our feedback.
I'm glad you and Tom got that type of relationship, man.
Yeah, so we worked all of it out, but it was some intense heat in that. Go fast forward to the 3rd game against North Carolina.
Woo.
Not only did we finally get one of them wins against a school with a name, one of those blue buds that we keep falling short with every year for years and years and years. We finally got one early. We got it out convincing. Shouldn't even been close as it was. Should have been over before it was over. But we still pulled it out and won. So, bro, super success. Super success. We looked great. We looked very great. Coming out of this tournament, bro, we look crazy. This, by far, to me, was the toughest tournament. Them early season tournaments, by far, it wasn't even close, bro. Wasn't even close. Every team in this tournament will make the NCAA tournament. That's my opinion. So this was a very, very difficult tournament to play in, bro. What you think? How did we look in Maui, my boy?
We look like the 3rd place team. That's what it looked like. We look like we've lost 1 game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go super obvious, but as I dig into it, bro, I'm gonna look at the game. I'm gonna look at it game by game. The Colorado game, it was amazing. It made me feel good about Jace. Jace opened back. Let's just say he took the lid off the basket for the 3-pointers, and he made it to where maybe we can start counting on the 3-pointer a little bit more, maybe. But we had 14 straight misses from 3, and Jay stopped that. And obviously, we beat a team that was tough.
Tough.
And we gotta shout out our bench, man, because they came up 40 points. You know, we shot 9.5 from 3, and we still got the win. So if they didn't come with those 40 points, man, it was gonna be tough. So shout out to the bench, shout out to all the guys that came off the bench and played hard. You know, we got out in transition. We played physical defense the whole game, man. I mean, I think we only held them to 25 points in the first half, bro, which is crazy. So then I'm looking at the Memphis game, and I like the Memphis game, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
I just hate that we lost.
Yeah, it's a good loss, though.
But it was a gritty battle, you know. In the second half, we could not get our offense going, and they was hitting some crazy shots, bro. I mean, we talking about a team that had just came off of beating UConn, bro. Like, so of course they was hot, and we lost in the transition to them because of how good their guard play was, bro. And Jace, bro, career high 18 points at that point.
Against that team?
Yes,
Holy
bro.
shit.
Yeah. So look, he had consecutive games with career highs, man.
Yeah, man. He might have hit 30 in that last game if he played, bro.
So and then on the third game, bro, like of course, like to me, this was a program win for Tom. He does not have a lot of those. It's so bad, bro. Woo. This was the team that knocked us out of the Sweet 16 last year, man. And we came up in there with Trey, man, my guy Jiggy. We came with Jiggy, man, came in there and went crazy. Could not miss in the first half, man. Look, they was like, something going on. This is illegal. It got to a point. It was so bad. He was hitting threes to a point where they had to stop the game, bring him out tell him to go to the locker room, calm him down. He's hitting too many shots. Bring him back out and say, look, we're going to reset that. We'll see if this happens again.
Jiggy went bad.
Man, listen, he went crazy, bro. 7 assists, 7 for 7 for 3 throws, bro. Look, the Carolina game was it for me, bro. We had everybody clicking. Corn Carr coming out of his shell, putting the ball on the floor, going to the rack, being aggressive, bro. Fierce, playing fearsome, fearless, bro. Oh my God, 13 points, a career high for him too. Bro. Yeah, look, Book. Oh, we talked, bro. Book had a great run, bro. He had a great run. I love him at 5. He also hit a career high for 12. And we seen Jaden Akins doing what he's supposed to do, being aggressive, taking over the games and spots. Look, man, I ain't gonna lie. We won that based off all our players going off. We had 6 players in double digits. We won with the poise of Trey. We won with the heart of Fears. We won with the emergence of Booker. And we won with the aggression of Jaden Akins. Yep, we beating that team that we lost to. Sweet revenge from the Sweet 16. Oh, man, that's all I got to say about that. I love the way we looked in Maui. 2-1, I salute.
Yeah,
all right.
Bro, it was huge, bro.
Yeah,
huge,
for
bro.
real.
So,
you got a question for me now, right?
Absolutely, bro. So, just because you mentioned the third place, bro. So, when we finish in third place, so for you, it sounded like that's an overachievement or an underachievement. Which one is it? So did we overachieve or you think we underachieved?
I think it was right where it was supposed to be, but from a team that's coached by Tom Izzo with guards that are hitting. So I think it's right where it's supposed to be. Yeah. We played against Memphis, phenomenal guards, best 2 guards, and then we played against North Carolina, who might have the best 3 guards combination. So I feel like those were necessary tests. I feel like it was not if somebody say it was a underachievement, I would say this is Tom Izzo. You know what I'm saying? Like, expect Tom Izzo to be able to recruit players, expect him to be able to run sets that can beat any coach. And also just expect us to have dogs who can take over the game at any time. I wouldn't say it was an overachievement either because, like I said, it's fearsome competition, bro. The third place finish, obviously I wanted to win, you know, the Maui Invitational, but I'm not going to impose my expectations on them and say, this is what y'all was supposed to do, because obviously I'm not the one that's there with them putting the work in. I wasn't with them shooting in the gym. You feel me?
No, fact.
But I'm gonna flip that same question on you. Do you feel like third place was an overachievement or an underachievement?
definitely I would say an overachievement at this point in the season for sure.
Okay.
Not saying overachievement like I didn't think they could do it, like you said, but it's a little ahead of schedule for me. I feel like they are way ahead of schedule, bro, because we knew, all right, this team got some chemistry, right? It seemed like this team really like each other. They get along. You know, they did the Spain trip. Anytime we do them trips before the season, it's usually like a good season, weirdly, just historically for us. But being able to finish third in that tournament, bro, that had, like we stated, Final Four teams, bro, Elite 8, Sweet 16 at the least, bro, and not that's to me is crazy, bro. You had Auburn, UConn, Iowa, Dayton, Iowa State, bro. That North Carolina, bro. That is a very hard pool, bro. I don't know if people really like realize going 2-1 in that is kind of crazy, bro. It's some good teams that went 1-2. UConn did 1-2.
Yeah.
I mean, it's some really good teams,
number
bro.
Two team winning.
Yeah.
Not winning first, second, and third.
Bro, they had a losing record coming out of that shit. So for us to come in, and we didn't go no easy route. It ain't like we had the lesser of the teams that was there. Nah, we had North Carolina, Memphis, and Colorado, bro. Them at the top of in that. Besides UConn, you know, we didn't play UConn, but they struggled. I don't even think UConn would beat us, bro, in that tournament. Not in that tournament. I don't know about later or depending how they get better, we get better, but right now, bro, we that was an overachievement big time, bro. I didn't expect it to jail this early, and I think they really, really turned the corner, bro, in this game for sure. Like, and I think it started with the Colorado game was cool, but I honestly think it started with the Memphis loss when we turned the corner because we could have won that game. Not saying we should have won it, but we was in that game obviously to the end, but what Izzo found out, which is what we've been screaming so far this year, you have to play 3 guards to maximize the
heavy
team.
3 guards.
If you play 3 guards with this team, bro, we can play with anyone in the country, bro. With the 3 guards, with those 4 guards that we have, that should be Fears, Hollowman, Akins, Jace, right? Those 4 rotating, playing 3 guards, it's not a team that will smoke us. It's not 2 guards or 3 that will dominate it. You defensively and offensively, we match up with anyone in the country. Anyone. And I think that happened.
And we outrunning them.
Bro. We running like we ain't ran in years, bro. It's been a while since I seen Michigan State getting up and down like this, bro. Like, we really running, bro. So to see that, I think Izzo learned that in the loss because I feel like in that Memphis loss, we should have stayed with the 3 guards. We was kind of doing 2 guards in that game more, and then at the end tried to do 3. We came back. But I think from that point going forward, with Jace's injury, was a little bit of a blessing in disguise. Not that we want anybody injured, but it allowed Izzo to do something different with the lineup, and he had to go to the 3 guards. He will not. I guarantee he has to start that, bro. Like, I don't know how he can go back to 2 guards and a small forward. No, he has to start 3 of them small, quick-ass guards we got because nobody can get around us defensively. And offensively, bro, it's crazy. But defensively, bro, we playing some great, bro, this top-level defense, bro. Yeah. We holding dudes to low points, bro.
Yeah. Between those 3 guards, man, I don't think people understand how fearsome defense Veers is playing.
Hard to play against,
I seen him try to throw the ball over his head a couple times.
Tipped it. Bro, no, it's crazy, bro. And Trey so long, bro. Trey arms like he's 6'6", damn near with his arms. Like, you can't get around this dude, bro. And they got that swag, that chip on their shit. They playing nasty. Bro, it helps everybody. It helps Booker when he comes in when we got 3 guards because the floor is spaced. It helps Zapala, the bigs, it helps Carr tremendously because if you go 3 guards, you can start Cohen Carr. And then your center is Zapala or whoever you want to be the center. But that would be my lineup, 3 guards, Carr, and Zapala. Bro, that lineup will defend or score against anybody. I do not care, bro. So, bro, we looked really good, bro. And I think Izzo finally let Trey Holloman off the leash completely.
Yes, sir.
We seen Jiggy play with complete, like, I think in the North Carolina game was the first game I seen him play like, all right, I ain't gonna get subbed out for this mistake, or damn, I gotta
I ain't got to worry.
Not take this shot or shoot in motion in rhythm and not a – bro, you ain't see none of that. He was playing free because Jace was out. So, yeah, time could take you out, but you going to go right back in. Like, what else he going to do? Like, he can't leave you out forever because we shorthanded. So, I think time gave him the green light, and you seen the full – bro, that team is nasty, and Fears came into his own, bro.
Yes, sir.
My Lord. That's what I say was going to happen, bro. Fears was going to come into his own, be the floor general that he is. Trey Howman was going to get took off the leash, played a 1 and a 2, and he just free, shooting on the corner, dropping dimes, defending. Jaden Akins is another scorer option. Oh, my God, bro. We are looking good, but I'm going to stay calm. I'm not going to jump out the window. I am going to say, I got to say, it did change my expectations. Okay. It did change my expectations for this year. And right now, I would have to say, we need to make the Elite Eight at the least. That's the ceiling right now. It can change, but right now, we Elite 18 with the 3-guard lineup. This only holds true if Tom sticks with the 3-guard lineup for the rest of the season. Elite 8.
Okay. And I would say my expectations were that we were going to stay a tournament or bust team. So
okay, I was there.
I was thinking like either this year or next year, we are in danger of maybe missing a tournament.
Yeah.
But after this, my expectations are that not only will we make the tournament, but we will make a return to the Sweet 16. And we may get over that hump to the Elite Eight. But I'm not going to put that pressure out there. I'm going to just say that we will make it back to the Sweet 16. And that's all I'm going to say about the men's basketball team right now, because I want to give a special shout out to the women's basketball team. Yep, I forgot about them at the beginning.
Yeah.
But I ain't forget about y'all. Shout out to Grace Van Sluten, who's the leader in points, who led the women's to become the champions of the Acrisure Classic. I think that's what. Look, they are 9-0. Oh my God!
Damn.
Look, yeah, 8. I think it's 8-0. They might be 8. Yeah, they 8-0.
That's
but
no
I know
Allen Holler, bro.
That DePaul game is. We might as well say we won that.
Shout out Allen Holler, man. What hire has this guy missed on in the last 5 years? Holy shit, man.
Coach
Hockey,
Robin Frolic.
Women's basketball, football. Bro, what has this guy missed on, man?
Nothing. So, big shout out to them. 8-0 on the season. We're expecting big things from y'all. We know the Big Ten is tough, so it's going to be
we on the way,
it's
baby.
Going to get tougher.
We on the way.
But shout out to the women's basketball. And like I said, that's the last. I'm going to end it with that, bro. I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got no other questions for you. I just want to get to the Bears. What you got to say, my guy?
Man, hey, you said it good, man. This was this was like, kind of wrapping the season up, man. Not how we wanted it to play out, but our loyalty never wavers. Our loyalty will never change. We gonna ride with the dogs, no matter what. 4-9, 5-6, 7-5, 8-3. Now it don't matter. We gonna be right here, repping with my new AC jersey on, just because I'm feeling that good about next year. The authentic AC, because I know what's about to come, bro. Hey, I'm excited for Portal. I feel like the season just getting started. Even though it's over, I'm excited for the Portal window. For me, that's like a new season that comes in too. So we going to add to this great foundation. Bro, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the staff do. I'm excited for the improvements of AC even more next year. Nick Marsh, Aziah Johnson. Bro, I am excited. The young running backs, Frazier, Tellison. Bro, I'm excited. The talent coming in. We got some legit wide receivers, some potential day one starters. We got some potential cornerback start. The future is bright. And my boy got his shades out. It's too bright. I'm telling you. And we going to leave it at that, man.
Yes, sir.
This is Active Alumnus Media, home to the best duo since peanut butter and jelly. where you come to get that alumni perspective, man. If you enjoy our show, please like, share, and follow us on all social media platforms. And please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Active Alumnus Media, where we drop new episodes every Monday. And that will continue even with the basketball season. We continue to cover 2 games a week, drop on Monday with our recaps, man. And if you don't do nothing else, make sure you leave with love. Go Green!